coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. And birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar, either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned.
Had to unmute. Good morning, good morning. I hope you're all out there having just a fantastic morning. Let's see, this morning we've got Hellhound. He was in there first, and then Mama Georgie. Good morning, good morning. And then let's see, we got Voss. Welcome, good to see you. Vet Firefighter, good to see you. Then Baby Girl, good morning, good to see you. Who else do we got? That's all I'm seeing right now. Oh my. Oh my. There is some people out there with some drama who are just very upset with Skipper because I don't care about their bullshit. I think they're upset that I'm not doing the What the Hell's case anymore. I think they're very upset about that. And sorry, not sorry. I mean, I'm done with the case. You guys have turned it toxic, and yeah, they all came to my page yesterday to tell me how I'm starting drama. Like, okay, you realize you don't need to come to my page, right? Like, you don't have to be here. Not at all. But yet they all wanted to come there. And, based off of what I did yesterday with John, John decided to make this post here. And this is so passive aggressive. Like this is seriously, this is weak sauce. Men who do this are not men. Okay. I really do appreciate the fact that that people who care about what others think and say about me, I'm feeling love out there. But I want people to truly understand that I don't waste my time on people and their opinions that truly don't matter to me. Really? Because we're going to get into this and he wastes his time. If someone is lying about me, saying negative things, I don't waste a second of time worrying about it. Really? Because your buddies really love tagging me. You're in Facebook jail. Yeah, they reported one of my streams. I don't care that they reported the stream. I don't real. To these people, when I say I don't give a shit about Facebook, I literally don't give a shit about Facebook. I did appeal, and it's going to go through just fine because they said on my stream I was calling people names and slurs. Good luck with that. If you think Facebook is going to watch an hour-long stream of me to see if there's any names or slurs, yeah, they're not going to. They're not going to. They're just gonna accept my appeal. You guys are not smart. I don't waste a second of time worrying about it, really, because you took the time to post this, John, and I think this took more than a second to make. My life is busy trying to care for those that are important to me. Good. I want to make sure they are enjoying what time they have left on this earth. I don't have time for the negativity and disdain of others. I am not a vengeful person, nor do I give any energy to unproductive pursuits. Seems like you did yesterday. Seems like you did yesterday when you were DMing me about shit that has nothing to do with me. I will always do what's right, including warning people of what I perceive as danger. Ooh. It's danger. Like, oh my. It's dangerous. I realize that is all some of you are doing when they contact me about what Mike is saying about me. Yeah, people are trying to create drama. Like, you can watch it. You can watch exactly what I say about you, John. You can. You remember, you DM'd me. I didn't go into your group. I didn't DM you. You DM me about shit that had nothing to do with me. Mike can't harm me in any way. He has tried and failed. Oh, really? Have I? Because you seem pretty upset. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why my throat is like this morning. I want to make something absolutely clear. Mike has the right to his feelings and beliefs. I don't want or need others trying to fight my battles for me. Well, they certainly do. And you allow them to. You allow them to. Yeah, you allowed them make posts about me. You do. All because, oh, well, it's free speech. Okay, John. Okay, John. It is escalating matters when I am in favor of de-escalation. Really? Were those DMs to me de-escalation? Because they didn't feel like de-escalation. It felt like your mods are doing things. And yes, Joy is one of your mods, and we know it was her who reported. And you're trying to say, well, I'm not a part of this. No, you're responsible for your mods. If you are the owner of the group and you've been given the ability to set admin protocols, create rules, and create mods, you are accepting liability. How much liability? That depends on what happens. But to act like, well, I'm not a part of this. No, you are. You're the one with the power to stop it who's allowing it. Do you see now? If he wants to think he won, okay, that is fine too. I don't have the time and energy to deal with it. Oh, I don't think I won. I think I'm winning. See, like how today I'm using your post to make money. People are watching me, and I'm making money. So, if that, are you making money? Are people like Kelly making money? Because I don't think you are. So, yeah, on the metrics that I give a shit about, I am winning. I haven't won. I'm winning. And I will continue to win because you guys keep feeding me content. Yeah, my emotional support gremlin. They really thought they had something with that. Like, who cares? Like, oh no, me and Georgie are friends. Darn, you got me. I love all those that feel they have to defend me, but I know your hearts are in the right places, but please leave Mike and Georgie alone. Don't go after their monetization by falsely reporting them. Yeah, see, your mods are doing this. Your mods are doing it. So don't say, "Oh, I don't have." No. You are allowing it. If you have not removed them as a mod and kicked them from your group, you are allowing it, John. You don't realize you are the problem. By falsely reporting them or try to escalate the situation. I'll just say, I think there's $2 that have been made on Facebook because I don't give a shit about Facebook. I really don't. Speaking of making money, yep. Thank you so much.
Pocket, look! A year's salary right here! What I call them? Pocket, look! A year's salary right here! What I call them?
Oh, some guy in his family says, "Do you only talk about yourself?" Well, I'm talking about John. I literally have John's post up right here. I'm talking about John. Did I force John to post this? I don't think I did. John did this of his own free will. So yeah, you can report my Facebook all you want. I literally don't give a shit. Go right ahead. Please report it. Report away. I am trying to move on. No, you're not. You're making passive aggressive posts, John. I believe they are too. No, I'm not. If you guys want to have these battles, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Oh, Georgie, don't try to make sense with them. Don't try to make sense. I can't prevent you from doing what you do. Well, your mods are sure as hell trying to. Your mods are really trying to. They're reporting me. They're reporting Georgie. Who is John? You don't know who John is, but yet you want to come in here? Right here. Some guy in his family. John D. Grems. Right there. The guy who wanted to make posts about me. I can't prevent you from doing what you do. Just don't do it on my account. I'm not doing it on your account. You're doing it on your account. Like I can't control what you do or not do. I can only control my reaction. And my reaction is to highlight it and make money. If you don't like that reaction, then you probably shouldn't give me the content. Just saying. I'm just saying. Joy Joyner is a Karen times 10. She's a loser. She is really a loser. Just an upset hag. Yeah, me and Georgie. Me and Georgie are all about. We're all having an affair 2,000 miles away. I love that. I love how they say that. But yeah, these dummies, like, oh my God, all they were doing yesterday was posting about me. And I did what? Like, I did maybe 10 minutes of the show yesterday because John was actively messaging me. Like, and then he doesn't even moderate. What he does is he puts up polls to see what he should do to moderate. Dude, stop being a pussy. Just set your rules, and if people don't follow the rules, you just boot them and remove them as mod. Like, that's not that hard. But see, he doesn't want to upset people. He wants to be everybody's friend. Everybody's friend. And newsflash, you can't be everybody's friend. You're going to piss off some people. It's going to happen. Some guy in his family is lost. Well, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Okay, moving on to other stories. Yeah, this one was a weird one. Let me go through. I'm going to prepare some of these. Okay, I got some stories here. Some of the, we might not get to all of them today, but that's okay. I do want to, like, this one I have not seen, but I do. She said something early on, so I want to watch it. Let's see.
Home from work. I got sent home early because my manager was so mad at me. He was mad at me for taking my lunch breaks, which are a part of my compensation. I don't even get.
You literally, like, lunch breaks are law. It doesn't matter what type of employee you are. If you're working full time, even part time, you have to get breaks. Like, legally, you have to get them.
Get paid lunch breaks. I'm clocked out for lunch for 30 minutes. You're probably thinking that.
So that was what made me want to do this story. Most people don't get paid lunch breaks. Like, I would say probably 75% of workers in the U.S. don't get a paid lunch. You get a lunch, but yeah, you don't get paid for it because you're not working. Right? I don't get why some fans care so much about what creators do in their personal lives. Because I'll tell you why. Because these are people who, as you can see by the amount they post, they don't really get out much. And they watch all these shows, and they just don't have lives. So they're living through us. And that happens. That happens. That's why a lot of them are old women, is because old women don't have a lot to do. You can only play bridge for so much.
30 minutes. You're probably thinking that's crazy. Like, what do you mean? I've been working here for several years, and we've always gotten 30-minute lunch breaks. I sit at my desk for 8 hours a day, so yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, okay, so you work full-time, 8 hours a day. That means you are entitled. Like, it is the law. They have to give you 30 minutes of a break.
I don't want to take a 30-minute break. I might take a walk, might go to McDonald's. Like, I'm gonna take my lunch break. So I get back from my lunch break, and I sit down. Immediately, my boss storms over, furious, asking me to come meet with him. So we sit down, and he is losing it. He is furious that I'm taking my...
Here's the thing. If you are being called into a meeting with your boss, you can legally record that meeting. Because just like how you're allowed also to take notes. If you're allowed to take notes, you're allowed to record. And I've been called into meetings with my boss. I have. And the first thing I did was pull out my phone and set it down on the desk. And I had a boss who was like, "Are you recording me right now?" And I said, "Yes, I am." Now, there are those who say you can't record. Well, then the meeting is over then. If I can't record, then obviously this meeting is over. Right? Because legally you can record, even if they say, well, it's a two-party state and I don't consent. Well, you can leave. You can end this meeting, and then we can come back when I can record. And you can always record if you think something illegal is going to happen.
Half-hour lunch breaks every day, which are a part of my compensation, as I said. So I figure out the reason he's upset is because I'm the only one doing it. No one else is taking their breaks, even though it's a part of our contract to get a 30-minute lunch break, and we're clocked out for 30 minutes in the middle of the day. And so I'm like, lunch breaks are in our contract. It's a part
It, they're legal. Like, they legally have to. You can't make people work for 8 straight hours. It's illegal in the U.S.
Part of our compensation. Like, everyone should be taking one. And this man says, no, that was never stated in a contract meeting, anything. No one ever told you that you were supposed to get a 30-minute.
U.S. law told you. So I don't know. Some of these, sometimes you come across managers who just are very ignorant of the law.
Lunch break. He says that since I work a desk job, I can just sit there and eat while I'm working. Like, I shouldn't have to leave. So I pulled up my old notes.
Yeah, that is illegal. She should be documenting this and be ready if it escalates for a Department of Labor complaint.
Notes from TLDV where I recorded the meeting when I was getting hired, and it literally says word for word, 30-minute lunch break is a part of your compensation. You're going to be clocked out for 30 minutes, so you can take a 30-minute lunch break. And it's also in my contract. And he's still pissed, doubled down, and said, well, things changed, so he's going to send me a new contract that says I don't get a 30-minute lunch anymore. It's going to say that I'm forced to take my lunch breaks.
The moment he sends you that contract, you should contact the Department of Labor.
At my desk while I'm still working. No need to leave. So I'll be looking for a new job soon.
Oh, I wouldn't be looking for a new job. I would be contacting Department of Labor. And like James is saying, it's also state law. It is. I would be contacting the state labor department for unfair labor practices. Florida law generally does not require employees to provide a meal or rest breaks for employees 18 or older adhering to federal guidelines. No, it is federal law. It for full-time work. Yeah, here, I'll pull it up for you. Breaks and meal periods. Federal law does not require lunch or coffee breaks. However, when employees do offer short breaks, usually lasting about 5 to 20 minutes, federal law considers the breaks as compensable work hours that would be included in the sum of hours worked during the work week and considered in determining if overtime was worked. Unauthorized extensions of authorized work breaks need not be counted as hours worked when the employer has expressly and unambiguously communicated to the employee that the authorized work break may only last for a specific length of time, that any extension of the break is contrary to the employer's rules, and any extension of the break will be punished. Meal periods, typically lasting 30 minutes, serve a different purpose than coffee or snack breaks, and thus are not work time and not compensable. CFR 29 CFR 785.18, 29 CFR 785.19. And when she makes her complaint, she should cite both of those. Yeah, make sure you guys are following Spade Unleashed. Spade, always good to have you here. Just opened a thing for me. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that because when she started talking, I was like, wait a second. Now this next one is something I've got a lot of experience with. And something that I think that the military does very well, that I think this shows that the civilian side of the house doesn't do it as well. So the woman was right and the vet was wrong. No, I was right. So you realize the breaks are law. It just, she was talking about if they're compensable work time. It's law that you get a break. They can't make you work 8 straight hours without a break. Did you not get that? It literally talked. Now, if they make it as compensable work time, that determines about overtime, and if you get overtime. Did you not understand what I was saying, some guy? Did you not understand what the federal government was saying? Those breaks are law. Federal law. And we even cited it. What a dummy. That's exactly what I just read. Exactly what I just. That's why I put it on the screen, you fucking moron. Oh my god. I can show it to you. I can read it to you. I can't understand it for you. These concepts are clearly over your head. Here. Let me I'll pull up some labor attorneys. Here you go. Let's see what this one says. Employment law basics asserting if you believe you've been harassed or discriminated, okay. Age discrimination, harassment, race discrimination, retaliation, sex discrimination, sexual orientation. Okay, so this one doesn't address it. So we'll back up and we'll take a look at another employment law. Just trying to look for them. Now, this one's going to be primarily for California workers. When you go to these lawyers' websites, they're generally slated for state law. California Labor Code 512 entitles non-exempt employees to unpaid 30-minute lunch break for 5 hours worked per workday. Furthermore, non-exempt employees must be permitted to leave the work site to have their lunch breaks. So that's non-exempt. So the non-exempt employees right there. Mandatory meal breaks are one of the benefits of being non-exempt, along with overtime pay and paid rest breaks. You are an idiot. Fair Labor Standards Act does not require employees to provide lunch or meal breaks for employees. However, if they do, they are not considered. At what point did I cite the Fair Labor Standards Act? See, you are putting caveats onto it. At no point did I cite that. Federal law states if you're working a full workday, you have to be given breaks. Whether you're exempt or a non-exempt employee. What is a non-exempt employee? Oh, here we go. We'll read this. And exempt employees generally have a white-collar job, get paid a salary rather than an hourly wage, and are not entitled to wage and hour laws protections such as overtime pay or meal breaks and rest breaks. In California 2026, exempt employees must earn at least $13.52 a week. You're only an exempt employee if your job duties meet the definition under the California Labor Code. Your employer cannot make you pay an exempt employee by simply, 1, having you sign a contract that you agree to be an exempt employee, or paying you a salary base. So, types of exempt employees. Okay, this is where you'd be exempt. It is a common misconception that anyone who is paid a salary or works in an office must be an exempt employee under this category. So just like what she was talking. Have primary duties that are executive, administrative, or professional. This generally means that 50% or more of their work must be devoted to such tasks, such as general business operations, and regularly and customarily exercise discretion and independent judgment at work, and earn a salary equivalent to at least twice the state minimum. So we're talking supervisors, people who make decisions. Federal law does. I just cited it, you fucking moron. Computer professionals. This exemption applies to employees who work primarily in computer systems analysis, software, hardware design, or computer design, or program design or development. All the following must be true. The employee is primarily engaged in intellectual or creative work that requires the exercise of discretion and independent judgment. And the employee is highly skilled and proficient in the application of highly specialized information to computer systems analysis, programming, or software engineering. And the employee earns at least $58 per hour. Doctors and surgeons. There you go. There's one. K through 12 private school teachers. We know she's not that. Government and university or California employees. outside salespeople to be exempt, the following must be true. The employee's primary duty must be making sales as defined in FLSA, or obtaining orders or contracts for services for the use of facilities for which a consideration will be paid by the client or customer. The employee must be customarily and regularly engaged away from the employer's place of business. So she's not that. Commission earning employees. Exemption applies to people who earn more than 1.5 times the minimum wage, more than 23 or $25 per hour, and earn more than half of their compensation from commissions. Truck drivers, union employees. I doubt she's a union employee because she talked about a meeting without a union representative. Old age home managers, certain nannies, live-in domestic help, ambulance drivers, agricultural laborers, personal attendants, camp counselors, spouse, children, and parents of the employee. So there you go. Exempt employees are not subject to California overtime laws. So again, we're getting back into overtime. Means if you're an exempt employee, your employer does not need to pay you 1.5 wages. So I've been that. I've been a contract employee. If you work more than 8 hours, work more than 40 hours a week, work more than 6 consecutive hours in a work week. Only non-exempt employees are entitled to, so again, non-exempt. So of the ones that we showed, not those. An unpaid 30-minute meal break for working more than 5 hours, and a paid 10-minute rest period during each 4 hours work. Boom. Right there. Right there, dummy. Jesus. Again, I can read it for you. I can't understand it for you. But, again, back to what I was going to do. Now, this is something I have a lot of experience on. This guy is upset that this woman who is the safety, which I've done. I've been the safety guy. I've been military safety guy. I've been the camp safety guy. I've been safety investigator. I've been a unit safety rep. I've been a construction safety project manager. I've been construction safety. What do I say? Site safety manager. So this is something that I will say what she's getting mad at is something that that I will say the military does very well. Very well.
What happened?
You hit him with your truck.
Wow. Why was he there?
You don't go through there. That is the oncoming traffic. You stay put.
Well,
You
I
don't
was
cut
told.
through traffic.
All right. Well, that's fine. I wasn't trying to cut the traffic. They told me to move. Now, I didn't see.
They're loading the truck. That's a person.
Right, but he's right behind me, and I can't see right behind me.
Then stop.
I told him to move. What the fuck?
I'll tell you from right now, where we're at, what we have, she's 100% right. She is 100% right.
Aye. Well, that's fucking great.
Shit happens.
Well, yeah, I know, but I couldn't see him because my truck was at an angle, so my mirrors aren't showing directly behind the trailer. And then they told me to move so that you could load. So in my mind, I look and I can't see him because he's directly behind the trailer, and I'm thinking I'm gonna back up, but
I can't do nothing because the bike has to be moved or whatever. Yeah. I'm gonna refuse, make you put fuel in my truck and you ready. You tell me if I gotta get the low or no. You're gonna cancel it, you're gonna put a new one. Whatever you need to do, I have time. Okay, no problem. I just gotta wait for her. Be patient, bro.
bro, I don't care. I'm over it. I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, of course.
I do not care. I've been here since 12:30 at night.
I think it was his mistake because he got in your back. And
Right.
that's not good. But
So close too.
yeah, it was too close.
It was too close.
So we're not getting any new information.
To tell you that after I put you in your mirror.
Yeah, that's why I stopped because I saw you.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you were doing that before I saw
Like
you.
2 seconds.
2 seconds, yeah.
2 seconds. It was. He put you. You speak Spanish?
No.
No? Okay, he's a little wrong, but I don't know. I really don't know.
I know.
He's a little wrong because
She's acting like I'm just not paying attention or looking or anything, and the fact is you're too close behind me, dude. You don't know what I'm gonna do.
she happened.
Where's the guy at?
The guy that was working in the forklift was did.
No, Georgie. I'll tell you, Georgie, right now you're wrong. You're saying do not get in the truck's blind spot. No, so the problem is, and this is how the military would do it. When you come into a loading unloading area, you have to have a ground guide. Okay, that means someone has to either from the truck or from the place, they have to guide the driver in, because like the driver saying, "Oh, I yelled, get out behind me." No, that does not absolve the driver, because safety is supposed to be the driver can't just back up wherever he wants to go. And if the driver hits somebody or hits something, it is the driver's fault. And she's upset, rightfully so, because she's trying to keep a safe work site. And you have a driver just doing whatever. And I know he said, well, they told me to go. Well, they didn't tell you to go anywhere and do anything. So yeah, what I wish civilians would do is when you come into a loading dock or a loading area, have the requirement of a ground guide, like how the military does. Like if I'm a military driver and I pull into somebody's lot, I normally have an A driver, and you tell them, okay, get out and ground guide me. And they're the one looking all around, make sure you're not going to do anything or hit anything. Yep, and AVA's been in the military, and he'll say the same thing. They're gonna say, hey, come straight, turn, turn the other way. Hey, stop it right now. So this is all part of normal military operations. And yeah, this driver hit a guy who was standing there. It is not the pedestrian's fault. It's not.
This one, the old one that.
Oh, him? Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that was he was driving the forklift.
Okay.
If the driver can't see, you do not move the truck. If you can't see, you don't move the truck. You get out and you go observe and make sure it's clear, or you get someone to check for you and give you hand arm signal commands of, hey, yeah, bring it back. Yeah, the military are like the only ones that know and understand ground guiding. Yeah, that is very true. And AVA, yeah, this is one of the few areas, because the military screws up safety all the time. But this is one area where I will tell you that military safety does it way better than civilians.
He only damaged 2 pieces. But it happens.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
I just got away from weather and truck.
I didn't.
Yeah, he cuts it off because I didn't see. Well, why were you backing up? Why were you backing up when you couldn't see? Why were you moving your truck if you can't see? Like, my dad was a truck driver. One thing he told you, use every single mirror. And if you have a blind spot and you can't see it, don't move it. Like, you get out and then you go observe. So yeah, that's why I wanted to show that, is because the military does that way better than civilians. This one here that I'm going to show you guys is pretty unhinged. Like, just from what I've seen from it, pretty unhinged.
Yeah, just a quick question. Was wondering if you guys had like a protein bar or like a water bottle. Just working with some of the neighbors out late here. They didn't have anything for me. Just wondering.
And what are you doing exactly?
if you like, maybe you had like a protein bar or like a water or like a Gatorade. I'm just working with the neighbors out here. I'm their new bug guy, so I was just doing like the late night work with them. Was just curious if you guys had like an extra.
So he's not working for this guy. He's working for the neighbors. He's doing it after hours and then asking the neighbor for a protein bar or like water. I get, hey, could I possibly get a glass of water or something? That I totally get. But why are you asking this guy? Go ask the neighbors that you're working for.
Gatorade. I don't want to bug them too much.
Well, here's the problem, Georgie. Those guys were loading and unloading, so their focus is not on the other vehicles. And that is not where their focus should be. They like they're supposed to be, they're doing an unsafe job themselves. They're loading forklifts. Okay? So they're not, like, you are responsible for the things that you can control in safety. That truck driver is in control of that truck. He's responsible for the safety. So if he hits somebody, it is his fault.
Which is like right over there. Just wondering, like a Gatorade, protein bar, or like something. No worries. Do you happen to have a bug guy by chance?
Bro, it's 9 o'clock. Why are you making sales calls at 9 o'clock?
No, I know. I get it. I just want to take care of these tall peaks around your home. There's just a lot of.
If you also check out front, right to your right, you see what that sign says to your right down there?
In
the flower bed? Yeah, check it out.
I'm sorry. I just want to help.
Buddy, don't come to somebody's house at 9 p.m. just trying to do sales. That just pisses me off, to be honest. You can leave.
I know, I get you 100%. You know, just as it heats up, these are just going to go inside.
Hey, man, don't. Just cut it. I'm about to hang up. Peace. Get off my property. Thanks. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get off my property or I'm calling the cops. Peace.
Take care.
That would absolutely piss me off. Absolutely piss me off. Like, I've already told you to leave. People ground gutting a tank haven't heard yet. Well, not too bad, because they can pop, the driver of the tank can pop out. That's the other thing. What's going on? I see Georgie and Spade. They're talking about stuff. I don't get what's happening. No, I don't understand it. But yeah, like if you're like you show up wanting a gator, I could see if you're out in the sun and you're a worker, and you know, if you came and knocked on my door, yeah, I'll probably give you a glass of water, you know, because that's a safety thing. But yeah, asking for a protein bar, go get your own goddamn protein bar, dude. And the neighbors, whoever you're doing work for, go ask them. Don't ask me for a protein bar, especially not at 9 o'clock at night. That's crazy ridiculous. I'll try to get through this next one. It's 9 minutes. I don't think we're gonna get through it. Here.
Good, how are you? Good. Just kind of explain to me what happened to you.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why this guy hasn't been trespassed off the property yet. Walmart told me that they tried to get him picked off 3 times.
Okay, what happened today?
So I went up and he handed me a petition and I ripped one of the pages. And then he came up and slapped me across the face.
So, okay, he's doing a petition, so a First Amendment protected activity, and you ripped his pages. Okay? That's where we're at right now.
Okay, so he came from behind the table, walked around, and slapped you in the face?
No, I came up to the table, like on the short side of the table right there.
Okay. Like exiting?
Yeah, I was exiting.
Okay.
I came up to the table, he handed me a petition, I ripped the petition, and then he used his left hand to slap me across this side of my face.
Okay. Did he say anything, or?
Yeah, just yelled at me. I don't remember exactly what he said.
Okay. You have your ID?
Yep.
So obviously my partner wants. So we got a call. You didn't call, right?
No, he called.
Yeah, he called.
And he called and the store called.
Okay. So all we got in our initial call was that he claimed that he got hit in the face by somebody who was out here.
So I had somebody signing. Okay. Right. The guy actually, the state trooper got his information. The guy was waiting.
Okay.
And he'll tell you everything. We were standing right there, and like I said, the dude just came out of nowhere and I pitched him.
Okay.
He's just.
Okay.
I'm like,
and was this for things that were already signed, or can I see it? Okay, interesting. All right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and I said to him, like, bro, you don't have to, if you don't agree with it, you don't have to rip my paperwork up.
Yeah,
this is a federal document.
Correct.
That's what he don't know. This is balloting information.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what he was thinking, but that's what he did.
Okay.
What did you say happened again?
So, he came out. I had somebody signing. I pitched him. I said, we're trying to stop boys from getting in girls' sports. What he did was he took my boards, split it, and then pushed it in front of me.
Okay.
And that's when I retaliated. There was a guy standing right here. The dude said, dude, what are you doing? If you didn't agree with it, you didn't have to tear up the paperwork. He was like, oh yeah, well, if you wanna hit me again, I'll call the police. I said, you know what? Call the police. Because he said, oh, you just assaulted me. Go ahead and call the police because this doesn't make any sense.
So when you say you retaliated, what do you mean by that?
So when he pushed the board to me, and that's when I pushed him back.
Okay. So just like pushed him to get away?
Yeah, because he was literally in my face. I was
And there's probably video of all this.
standing right here. You were standing like literally right here in my face. So
look at the cameras real quick and see.
Yeah.
Because he's saying that you slapped him in the face.
Yeah, no, I did. But that's after he pushed me. That's after he pushed me in my boards.
Okay.
So it's just in retaliation.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't really see because they're in a weird spot.
Okay.
But you can see this is him. Starts ripping it up. Right there. Guy trying to get his stuff. He pushes him or something. And then he smacks him.
Because it kind of looks like he almost does a swing at him
Yeah,
first.
he did a little thing like that.
Right. And he just missed.
Right.
All right, we'll be right back.
So we took a look at the video. Based on what I saw, I mean, it looks like he was kind of the aggressor in this situation. You were just kind of pushing him.
I was trying to listen the whole time because I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys seen it on the news. We've been getting a lot of flack for this, and this is a lot of people think it's against transgender, and it's not. What it is basically making sure we protect girls and girls sports. So what's been happening? If you guys watch the Olympics, you've seen two transgenders competing for.
Yeah, no, I got you. So one of the things I just want to get at is we're going to see if Walmart just wants to like trespass him, get him off the property.
Okay.
Would you want to go any further than that and like pursue any?
Yeah, because man, make him so he doesn't try to do this with any other people.
Yep.
Like, how am I going to turn that in? So now I got to sit down and I got to try to pace this up so that it can go through, so that they can actually count this towards getting it on the ballot.
Yeah, and honestly, like one of the problems we're running into is like I feel like that's got to be a crime somehow. I just don't know which one.
Well, it's a violation of his First Amendment. It's absolutely a violation of the First Amendment. Secondly, it's destruction of property.
It is right, so we're kind of looking a little bit to see.
Yeah, because it's crazy, man. Look at this. What's happening is whatever group they're in, they're on Facebook, so they telling them that wherever locations we're at, hey, they're at this location. This is what's going on with them.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll pursue it because in some states it's considered a felony if you infringe on the balloting process.
True. Very
so
true.
We're still working through all this, looking at the videos, calling people, and seeing what the best course of action is going to be. So just hang tight for a couple more minutes, right?
Is there anything else you would like to add to your statement?
No, that's it. Just hopefully this guy don't do something, the same thing to somebody else. Because that's not cool.
I got you. Is what you have said here in the statement true to the best of your knowledge and recollection?
Yes, it is.
Okay. This interview is concluded at 18:55. So what we're going to do is he's going to be trespassed from this location. Okay. So we're going to serve him a cite that includes, it's essentially an arrest, but we're not actually taking him to jail. We're just giving him a court date to show up to.
Okay.
But we're also going to give him a trespass, so we're going to make sure that he leaves the property after that.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna leave too, because I had too many people calling like, yo, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm not shook or nothing.
Yeah.
It's just like, whoa, I was like way out of context. And I'm like, man.
All right, David.
Right, right, ABA.
So what's going to happen today is the first thing is they are going to have you trespass from Walmart. They want you to come back onto Walmart property. So this is a trespass notice that's valid for 3 years from today's date. If you come back, you risk being arrested. I'm not. Yeah, it's just this one.
Okay.
All right. So I'll have you sign that real quick.
Is he going to be trespassed?
Nope.
What's going to happen to him?
I'll explain that here in a minute. That's your copy. This is going to be a criminal citation for you for malicious mischief. All right. So on the top here, you're going to have a court date. All right.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
What's going to happen to him?
He's going to go about his day.
Nothing for slapping me across the face?
If you want to give a statement, I can read you your Miranda rights and you can give us a statement.
You saw it on video.
I also saw you rip his property on video.
That gives him the right to slap me across the face?
Like I said, if you want the copy of the case number.
Yes, you attacked his property. So yeah, you were the aggressor.
Is on there. If you want to deal with that, then you can have a copy of the case report. You can request it.
I just want to know why.
I just explained everything to you right before you started recording.
But you are now trespassing this property, so if you
I
want
can
to
move
go
across the property. I'd just like to speak with you.
What is there to talk about?
I want to know why he can slap me across the face and have no repercussions.
Because you were the aggressor.
Why does he have no repercussions for slapping me across
Self-defense.
Because you walked up to him, took his property, ripped it, and then pushed him, and he responded by defending himself.
I did not push him.
Okay, the video shows otherwise. And you damaged his property.
I did not push him.
Okay, well you damaged his property and there was some kind of altercation prior to
him slapping me across the face.
Can I tell you something? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You can exercise this right at any time. Do you want to keep talking?
He slapped me across the face.
Okay. Okay. Why did you rip up the documents right in front of him, the signatures, and why did you shove it right into his chest in a forceful motion? That's what it looks to be in the video. So why did you do that?
I'm not going to answer.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but you do have to leave the property. Okay.
I just want to know why he's not being like.
We just explained that
he
to
just
you.
gets away with it.
No, he doesn't get away with it. But you are trespassed, so you need to leave.
I would like to speak to a sergeant.
That's not going to happen today. You can call.
You have to leave the property.
If you refuse to leave, we're going to arrest you.
This is ridiculous. I mean, like, are you kidding me?
You can explain that all at your court date. But you need to leave the property.
This is really messed up.
Get the fuck off the property.
You, man. You.
There's kids, dude. There's kids.
Sit on it.
Just another guy who can't handle his feelings. All right, guys. I'm going to get going. I'm going to do the shorter intro today because I am running late. You guys all have a great day. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.